pew, pew. They can now hear us. So don't fucking dox yourself. All right.
Oh
No
man.
more
So
doxing.
Man, it's
so I
real
can't
warm
tell.
up here in Canada.
So I can't. So I can't do my social security number of 629567729.
No,
Not
I
my
would
real social.
suggest not saying your social security number, but I maybe say your entire birth date and full legal name and mother's maiden name.
Oh,
Um,
and every single potential hint for my passwords, right?
yeah. Any password that you may use, specifically your banking apps. You might wanna give us
Yeah.
that. Anyway, crew, welcome to Crew Day. Unfortunately, Violet could not join us. So Matt is here as a regular shirt guy.
Me.
He is he
Not
is
red shirt guy.
yeah, not red shirt guy. He's not. He's just a regular man today. But we also still have Screechawk with us. So I just put it in the chat now. You guys can see. Um, you could go check out Screechawk's YouTube channel. Go check it out.
Yeah.
What do you post
I,
on
I
your
That.
YouTube?
most.
I didn't
It,
do any precursor. What did you?
yeah, you're fine. I mean, I pretty much just have a lot of the clips and all that kind of stuff from playing Rocket League, GTA, all that crap.
Are you any good
Uh,
at video games?
I am so good at being medium.
Okay, all right, okay, I'll take that. That's a step up. You're not playing on easy.
Yeah.
But I'm always like right there in the middle. So, but my biggest problem is I have the smarts. I don't have the finger dexterity to get the shit done.
Oh, okay, so you would be better at like a puzzle game where it's like you got to use your brain, but not like a quick event. You're fucked.
One would think so.
Yeah. No.
But yeah, anyway, Screwchuck, tell us about yourself. Well,
Oh,
you got to tell crew about yourself. That's the point. You're supposed to be hello,
oh,
like hello,
oh,
That's part
crew.
of crew day.
My name is
oh, man.
Screechug. I have four fingers on one hand.
My name is Cheeky. Cheeky. Oh, wait, sorry, wrong thing. No, no. So I'm Screechawk. If a lot of you probably already know, if you've been here long enough, that I am a truck driver. I work ridiculous hours, but I do like my job,
Bingle
and
bangle.
it's been the thing that got us into the house we're in currently, and being able to landlord another house. I have two kids, a daughter and a son. Daughter is 3. Son is will be 1 year next month. Ugh,
Nice. I
time is
just
going
told
by.
you not to fucking dox yourself.
Oh, I don't. Good luck trying to find a single or a married couple with 2 kids. uh, uh,
Yeah.
but I mean, I do some video gaming on the side, mostly like Rocket League, Minecraft, and GTA. GTA not so much anymore, and I can't think of anything really else. I mean, I'm sure other things will pop up eventually, but
Oh yeah. It's
Absolutely.
it's
Yeah.
that
Like.
it's that thing where the start of class and it's like you got to stand up and say your name and like five facts about yourself and you're like fuck, what do I even
uh,
like?
uh, I
I
like
mean.
food.
Snake already has a question in chat for Screech,
Yeah, I saw
asking,
that.
did you have your license for a normal car before becoming a truck driver?
Generally, yes. There are 4 classes in America. There are 4 classes of license that you can have. Actually, technically 5, but we're not going to count number 5. We don't talk about Bruno. Um, you have Class C, which is your standard vehicle. They are any modern day cars. We call them 4-wheelers. You have B class, which you can think of them as like the dump trucks, and like they're like large trucks, but not as large, and usually maybe one trailer or so. And then Class A, which is what I have, are the large trucks with trailers, buses with more than 16 passengers, and anything that can weigh up to 80,000 pounds. And then there's the Class M, which is your motorcycle's license. So with the Class A, I can drive anything but a motorcycle. So I had to get the Class M separately for that. And then the other fifth one that we don't talk about is a moped license. Apparently, some states have that. If you don't have the money to get a car, you get a moped.
Okay,
So,
Oh, that
quick
makes
and,
question.
sense.
Quick question. Do you need a
okay.
license if you have a dump truck ass?
I mean,
Like to go
only if
around
you
if your
don't.
ass is so fat.
I think I know the answer to this one. It depends on how quickly you back it up.
Yeah, I was just about to go into that.
uh,
I
uh,
saw Snake had another question about standard truck and oversizer. Standard truck you're thinking of, they're actually called day cabs. Those are the ones that are just the driver's seat and the passenger seat and nothing else. But I have a sleeper, which is the overnighter that you're talking about, the sleeper cab. And my sleeper is not really all that big. It literally is driver's seat, passenger seat, and bed right immediately behind. Most other sleepers have like at least some cabinets and such like that in between the seats and the bed, so that way you can. And it also depends on if you have a single bunk or a double bunk. And I just have a single bunk, which is great because my clearance height is 12 foot, which I have no idea what that is in Canadian talk,
uh, well, it's okay. We
or
know foot. We know foot.
regular talk. Okay,
Yeah.
so my truck is 12 foot, but standard for trucks is 13.6.
Little did you know today,
So.
Okay.
crew, you are going to learn about trucks. Well,
Yeah.
welcome to the stream. You are going to learn about trucking, whether you want to or not.
Yeah. And also learning about driver's licenses. Apparently, down in the States, it's relatively standardized, as opposed to up here in Canada, where every province has its own completely different setup.
So, I mean, stateside, it's you have federal regulations, the federal motor carrier safety regulations. There's a set of standards across the country, but each state can do their own laws. Obviously, usually they only apply to four-wheelers and such like that, because federal regulation does not cover non-commercial vehicles, i.e., four-wheelers and such, privately owned vehicles. That's on states. So,
Okay.
and Pupper's got a question for me again as well.
It's pink.
Oh, hey, Poops. What's
Is
up?
that Pink?
Yeah,
Okay.
that's Pink. That's Pink's
I,
new name, everyone.
okay.
Pink is whoopers.
I mean, it would explain why I haven't seen Pink in a while, but
They died.
Pink asked if I
Pink
ever go
puke.
trips with my wife. Or if I prefer to go on trips. I prefer to have company. I am definitely a talker. During this entire stream, I can go on rants and rants and rants about anything that I know about. But I mean, I'm good to do anything. My wife can't go with me though; she gets motion sickness.
Oh
Well,
shit. That
that's
sounds
fair.
that sounds
It
shitty.
sucks, but that's fair.
And she tried one time, but she pretty much was just asleep the whole time. I had this cute picture of just her just slumped over in the passenger seat.
uh,
Oh, also, we do have a hydrate from Golden Wind John.
okay, everybody
Okay.
liquefy yourself.
Yeah, can do it.
I did it. Okay.
Do I have to
And,
re-solidify myself afterwards?
Well, that's up to you. You could stay in your liquid
Okay.
form. You could
Yeah,
switch to
your choice.
gaseous. It's just, I'm not gonna like put limitations on you. I feel like this should be a thing though, is like when the hydrate comes up, I think the rest of crew should hydrate. Like
Well, that'd be pretty cool.
I don't think
Yeah.
any of you are drinking enough water. Yeah, I'm looking at you, crew. Are you drinking water right now? And is anybody in this crew drinking water?
I
Oh,
have
okay.
water and Dr. Pepper.
Okay.
I have Mountain Dew.
Okay,
So,
all right, we're not going good, crew. We're not doing
I
so hot
have
right now.
both. I have both. I'm hydrating with water and occasionally sipping Dr. Pepper, so I'm having both.
Okay,
I'm being kind of healthy.
TRG has water.
Infamous Jewel has soda.
Has soda. So we're not doing too hot. Fancy says, "Have you ever isekai'd a person?"
I mean, that's
Uh,
dark, but
the funny thing is, I had no idea what isekai was for a long while until I watched an anime called Overlord, and
yeah.
that was the first time I was ever introduced to isekai, and it was like it definitely was the WTF Japan moment for me.
Yeah.
So I did see some other questions too back there. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
That's okay.
I
You
think
go
if
back
you-
and read them. I'm not supposed to be reading chat. I'm supposed to be doing my fucking job, and I'm not.
Yeah. Do your
You're
job.
fine.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Yeah. And I think
Uh,
Fancy is referencing with the isekai person quite often when
So
someone
bizarrely-
gets isekai and sent to another world, it's because they died from getting hit by a truck.
Oh yeah. But we don't talk about that. That's not on the official records. So
Yeah,
You don't talk about your
yeah.
body count.
no. I mean, there's a tally mark on my windshield visor, or my sun visor, but that's between me and DOT. So.
Yeah.
But
Oh.
Small Beige asked what state I'm from, and yes, I'm definitely from the East Coast. I won't really say where specifically. Oh wait, I did tell. Actually, never mind. I did reveal that technically when
You
you
told-
did your geo guessing.
Yeah.
So I am from Maryland, and yes, it's pronounced Maryland.
No, it's
Like the
not.
horse.
Why is it
Yeah,
fucking
is.
spelled like that then? Why is it
Who
fucking spelled
knows?
like that?
Was it?
I mean, it's
Was
like
it?
Baltimore. You don't pronounce the T.
It's like Toronto
Oh, I guess. Okay, all
What,
right.
and
Toronto?
Calgary.
Calgary?
It's supposed to be Calgary. It's
Yeah,
Calgary. I say
if-
Calgary.
if
you're-
I'm not from
If you're
here.
from Calgary, you don't really pronounce the second A. If you're Toronto, like just the majority of Canada just goes Toronto because we don't really because that's about the amount of respect they deserve.
Yeah, same with Baltimore. Fuck you, Baltimore.
Fuck you, Baltimore.
The home of challenge
God,
pissing.
You guys are definitely not from the area. You pronounce the T.
Well,
Oh.
listen, no, it's a video. It's a video. It's fuck you, Baltimore, the
I
video.
know.
They pronounce
Big
the
Bill
T
House.
in it.
Carla. Also, we have redemption for a fake fact.
Oh,
fake
Screechawk,
fact.
you want to give us a fake fact about trucking
Okay.
that we
All
don't
right.
know?
Let me sit here and think because I got a bunch of real facts that keep popping up, and I gotta think of actually what's not true, what is true.
How I do fake facts is I think of a true fact and then I just fuck it up.
Modify it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Man, put me on the spot like this.
I know.
I can give you facts easily, but let's see.
Do you want me to make up a fake trucking fact?
I got
can
one.
do it.
The average truck length is about 60 foot long. It's not the trailer, it's not.
Can you
Yeah, that'd be kind of
can you
insane.
Canadianify that for me, please?
That'd be approximately 30 meters, honestly.
Thank you.
Wait, no, 20 meters. 20
Can we
meters.
get
Because it's just around 3 feet to a meter, give or take.
can we get some fucking translators in the fucking crew, please?
Hey, well, as he's speaking of swearing, we just got a Swear Timer Plus.
Ah!
Oh, really?
Fuck! Who did this to
Oh,
us?
I see. Hello.
That would be Pillowcase. It was
Okay.
Pillowcase.
So all three of us are on notice. No swearing.
I-
We got to do this.
I can avoid that.
Snake was talking about lowering the age limit to 18. Isn't that Texas, if I remember correctly? I mean, it's just a freaking insane. And
Yeah.
actually, you can get a CDL at the age of 18. The thing is, with the federal law says you can only drive in your state, which is weird if you actually look at Maryland, because it's not like a straight area or a big area. It starts in on one side down below Delaware and then comes up and then goes all the way over. So you could literally go from one end of Maryland to the other, and it would be quicker. But you can't go just north 10 miles up to Delaware and deliver up there or something like that. It's so weird. But
And the easiest way that I've always seen to describe the East Coast though is that East Coast is basically just state soup because they're all it's pretty jumbled and real cramped.
And not to mention, freaking traffic is a pain in the ass. Most truckers do not like the East Coast, and there's a reason for it. I mean, I'm used to it solely because that's what I've driven all my life. I'm used to DC and Baltimore traffic, and know how to insert myself without being too much of a dick. Wait, it's at a.
No, dick's not a swear.
Dick is not a swear unless you put
Dick and a swear.
unless you're calling someone unless you throw some adjectives at the end of it.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
or
But
more
anyway,
prior.
Have you
but
ever
yeah, I
had to
know.
drive West Coast?
Uh,
West Coast,
let,
Best Coast.
when I first got my CDL, I worked for a company called Schneider, which, if anyone's in the U.S., they're the bright orange trucks. You might have seen them too, because they go to Canada a couple times. But they, I went all over the place, but I never went over the Rocky Mountains. So I've been to all the way up to Maine, down to Florida. I've been to slightly into Texas, Oklahoma, Iowa, Minnesota, and oh wait, no, not Minnesota. Well,
Thank you for naming states I actually know. Being like East Virginia.
uh, I'm terrible at really catching up on that on the chat there.
No, it's
Snake
okay.
said,
Chat's flying though, so
yeah, Snake Hawk. I'm like literally going backwards, so it's
that's all
not
good.
all the Hawk. Weird question. Do you prefer old Optimus Prime truck from the cartoon or the Michael Bay design as far as color scheme? Honestly, I mean, I really don't care. I had no opinion. I mean, I grew up with Transformers a good chunk of the time. I actually had the Transformers. You could memorize how to transform them and everything like that. It was, it was the really neat ones. I almost said swore words, and but I really, as far as the color schemes go, they were both pretty cool if you ask me.
Swore
No
words.
complaints one way or the other. God, Delaware. uh,
It's
I'm
yeah.
trying to go
See,
back.
Froggy's here saying hi, friends, and
Hi,
was he
Froggy.
officially banned from New York and New Jersey? Oh, good. Well, I mean,
What do you
we're gonna
mean?
miss going back to New York, but if we ever really want to feel what it's like to be in New York, we could always just fill a humidifier full of piss, and that gives us about the smell of New York City.
Snake's wow, Snake's got a lot of questions for me. Oh wait, that's right.
Snake.
He was talking
Yeah,
about
because
potentially becoming a truck driver himself.
Yeah.
yeah,
So, favorite thing to listen to while on the road. I listen to, well, I have a YouTube Red, so I have unlimited music without the without ads or anything like that. And my current playlist has like 700 songs on it currently. So,
How dare you give
but I also
Susan money?
but it's she's either going to get money from me directly or from the ads. So one way or another, she's going to get it. So,
I
yeah,
guess, yeah.
and
but
and technically speaking, also, if you listen to like Vivo and other like music videos on YouTube, that actually gives the artist more money than Spotify would.
Is that
but
true?
and then
Yeah, Spotify, you get like a fraction of a cent per listen to a song.
Jesus.
Yeah, it's bad.
wow. But the other thing I like to listen to is because I don't get to read too often. I like listening to r slash on his YouTube channel as well as Dark Fluff. If you guys like listening to stories about entitled people and I don't work here stories, they're really great. I mean, obviously, I can't read stories too often, so
Man, thank God. I thought you were going to go into a fucking ad read for Audible or some shit.
Well,
I was like,
Wazzy,
we are
No.
not sponsored. You cannot sit here and
Wazzy,
go, I like to listen to Audible. You can subscribe right now with the code Screechawk to get like 20,
25% off
25% off your Audible subscription. I would be so
for the
mad.
first 3 months.
Wazzy. Quick question for Wazzy though. Why'd you drop an F bomb?
Oh, did you just
Ah,
narc?
I
Did you
guess
just narc
we gotta
I did.
to
restart.
somebody?
It was
Oh,
too blatant, and Kakashi level was right
okay.
after me.
Oh
So,
man.
All right.
Okay, fine. But listen, I was concerned. Also,
also,
crew,
hello, Druida
Got it.
Dragon.
here's a pro tip. Never like when you're on crew day, don't pre-sponsor yourself and then come in and ad read while I'm sitting here.
Because fun fact, We have the ability to ban you from the server so that you get kicked out of the call.
Don't Bunkalavania me. I don't want to. I don't want to be sitting here having a great time, and then somebody goes, "Hey, Wazzy, have you heard of hit MMO RPG of the year 2019, Raid Shadow Legends?"
I was about to go in for Raid Shadow Legends too.
No.
Raid Shadow
Don't do it,
Legends.
bro. Don't do it. Although if you like listening to like r/ stuff on the road, I would also recommend Fresh, because I know that's the one that Wazzy and I quite often listen to, like when we're just doing background noise when we're chilling around the house.
Mm.
Yeah, he's got some good ones in like he does like a lot of stuff in like Nuclear Revenge, Entitled Parents.
That his name is Fresh.
Yeah, just Fresh.
Okay, I'll have to check that out.
Get fresh.
Sour Lad, East Coast, screw you, a car crash will cost you 30 minutes of traffic. That is the freaking truth.
I think
came up
it's
to
truth
an
anywhere.
Oh yeah,
Actually.
that's universal. That's universal.
Weirdly enough, I actually come across Indianapolis one time, and it was like the outer interstate, and there was like a construction and then an accident a little bit before that, and there was very little delay. Yes, it sure slowed down, but like nothing like the East Coast. There is a huge difference.
I just want to point out to you what you just said to me. You just said the outer interstate. Couldn't you have just said the middle state? Couldn't you just say middle state?
I said the outer interstate.
Yeah.
The interstate.
Yeah. Can't you just say the middle state?
Yeah, the outer inner.
Yeah.
What's is that different from the inner outer?
I mean, weirdly enough, depends on who you ask. It is. I mean, with DC, like a certain part of it's called the outer. What is it called? The outer ring, and the other part of it's called the inner ring, or something like that. I'm botching that one up. I can't remember. But yeah, the one part is inner, one part's outer, but it's still one circle. You know what I mean? So I was like, I don't get it.
And I don't either.
To me, it sounds a lot like Virginia and East Virginia or West Virginia, whatever.
West Virginia.
West Virginia.
It sounds like the Virginias.
It's West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home, country roads.
Weirdly enough, West Virginia is north of Virginia. With like, what sense does that make? Come on now.
What the thing that makes me the angriest is why didn't they just call themselves Best Virginia? Like that's what I would have done.
They had the opportunity.
I would have been like, "Oh, we're not part of Virginia anymore. Fine, we are Best Virginia." If you could rename any state, which would you rename?
Arkansas.
To Arkansas?
Arkansas?
To Arkansas, obviously.
Crew, this answer.
Or Kansas to Kansas. But I think Arkansas sounds better than Kansas.
Crew, this question's for you too. Which state would you rename? I would just rename New Jersey. To just
New Jersey to Ugg.
Yes. That's what I would rename.
New Jersey to the sound of throwing up in your mouth a little.
Yeah. I'm sorry, Froggy, if you're still here, but you know I'm right.
How do you spell that? H-C... Phlegm?
Phlegm? I want to know what you guys would rename them. Pillowcase, you can't just say Connecticut. I want to know what you would rename Connecticut.
Yeah. Iconic saying I'd rename California to the Scorched Coast.
Kinetic rock. Kinetic paper. I don't
know. Rename Washington to Washington.
Washington.
Oh, and we have a first-time chat from Moenalist saying hello.
Oh, hello.
And,
welcome to Crew Day. We're talking about trucks, apparently.
I mean,
speaking of facts and such, we have a fact and a fake fact redemption from Dorito Dragon.
Okay.
All right. Well, I got one already lined up.
You tell a true fact about trucking, and then I'll make up a fake fact about trucking.
Okay. All right. I mean, this one surprised you guys, so maybe a lot of people don't know that. So, to truckers, the way stations that you see randomly around the high interstates, we call them chicken coops.
Yeah.
And I'm not
Knock
kidding.
knock, fucker. That's a true thing. And here's a fake fact about truckers. Did you know every trucker actually, if they just lift the seat, there's a little secret storage spot for a sandwich.
Wazzy, that's actually somewhat true in some trucks.
Oh, is it? Oh, fuck right. Yeah! I'm so good at
And
this. Anyway,
and also you swore.
oh, damn
Yeah.
it.
You said F yeah.
Listen,
Yeah,
I was
you
so
did.
excited. I was so excited. I was actually right about something. Anyway, everyone shut up
It's
for a
not
hot
common.
second. Shut up for a second. I gotta say, welcome to the crew. Oh, God, I'm so screwed.
I just said
Oh,
this name.
Monolist.
If you were paying attention to me.
Monolist?
I said Moenolist, but
Oh, I bet it's Monolist. I'm gonna say Monolist. Throw
Yeah,
that on there. Welcome to the crew, Monolist. Welcome
yeah,
to...
please let us know how your name's pronounced so we can know if Wazzy is bad at names again.
I'm Wazzy, I'm an
Oh,
animator.
no, it is Monolist. Wazzy, you were right. Or
Oh, I was
Monolist.
so right. Throw me a freaking Wazzy wins in the chat.
Oh, see, it's Monolist. And then them saying my name weird.
Oh, dang.
We were both wrong. We were
We
all
were
wrong
both
here.
wrong. Ah, okay. I thought I Wazzy won. I thought I got a Wazzy win on the board.
Unfortunately.
Thank you, Aura Wolf, for correcting with a flub. Ah.
Womp womp.
Womp womp. I was doing so good. I say,
I
as I
just
see
read-
that Wazzy wins is at 64 and Wazzy mispronounces it is at 54.
I just read his name is the list.
I mean,
Bad
hey,
joke.
yeah.
Bad joke.
Crew joke. Okay.
Oh, I missed Smalley's said that they'd rename New York to New Amsterdam.
If I remember correctly, history, I believe that's actually what it was named
Yeah,
for the longest time.
If I remember correctly, New Amsterdam.
Well,
If
then just rename it
I mean-
back.
I-
What's stopping you guys from just renaming it?
Politics.
I guess.
Yeah, because there's going to be people that rise up and they're going to protest on the street. No, it's New York. You got to keep it the same. And then other people's like, no, go to New Amsterdam. And then the third group's going to pop up somewhere along the line and be like, no, go with
Name it cheese.
Ham and cheese on rye.
Oh,
What were you gonna say, Matt?
I was going to throw some history as to why New Amsterdam was changed to New York. It was changed that way because New Amsterdam was originally a Dutch colony that was then invaded and taken over by England, and it was named in honor of the Duke of York, who organized the mission.
Oh, white people ruining things. Gotcha.
Oh, it's white people. In this case, it was white people ruining things for other white people.
I know, right? White on white crime.
Surprisingly common.
We just call those crime.
Yeah,
that's just regular crime.
I mean, all crime is just crime.
I know.
As long as you remember, all crime is just crime, and all cops are just bastards.
I know, but it's kind of fun when people like just attack other people like of this like for no reason, just to be like, hey. West Virginia, you go over there. You're now West Virginia, but we're north of you. We don't care.
Also, Mad Dog saying I would rename South Dakota to Waziland. Could you pick a better state?
Yeah, God, if I'm gonna have something named after me, I want it at least decent.
I mean, why not be Minnesota so that way you can get the really cool accents?
Oh, that's true. Okay. I'm gonna try to pronounce this name again. Monolist? Was that
Yes.
it? Okay. Monolist says, do you guys learn about other countries more than US in history class? Yeah, I remember we did a whole section on Japan and Russia.
I remember in history we did a huge thing on the Russian. We did Russian and French revolutions. I remember back in grade 8 we did an entire section on Brazil and like Brazil's like culture and history. Like we learned just as much about Canada as we do about other countries, honestly, up here.
I must have been privileged or something like that because I remember learning a lot about other countries too. So,
did you guys learn anything about Canada, considering we are your hat?
Okay, did we learn? Yes. Do I remember? No.
How dare you? How
Wait,
dare
that's
you?
fair.
How dare you?
Well, see, it took you forever to find freaking Elk Ridge in Maryland, and you kept saying El Ridge. Okay, you're not one to talk.
Okay, I'm bad at geography. I'm bad at geography, but I at least know some of history. Like I know a smattering of history.
Okay.
I may
Sour,
not be able to geography, but
let's say Washington, the washing balls. Actually, it should be washing pounds or something like that. Get it to the right unit of measurements.
how dare. You guys realize you're the only ones who use that measurement, right?
No,
Well,
actually, no.
which-
There is one other country that does. I don't remember what it is, but it's a no-land country.
It was
and I
no,
can't.
it was a country in Africa, and they recently changed.
Oh, did they? Oh,
Yes,
well,
they
good
did.
for
They
them.
also changed. So now
Good
you
for
guys
them.
are the only ones.
I mean,
I should be
never
Washington
understood
to Washing kilogram.
Get out.
it. Also took
No.
Kiwazi forever to learn it's valedictorian and not valedictorian.
Listen,
Yeah.
I lived my entire life thinking it was valid Victorian. My entire life. I remember listening to my valid Victorian speech and going, "Yeah, that's our valid Victorian." It was one of the two twin sisters, and I was like, how bad must the other twin feel to not be the valid Victorian? But my entire life, I called it valid Victorian, and no one ever stopped me.
I mean, that's kind of like just reminded me of another joke that these parents did to their child. And I don't know if it's like child abuse or anything like that, but it's funny as heck.
I feel like you should
Basically,
know this. You have a child. I think you should be able to be like, yep,
well,
that's definitely
you,
child abuse. I feel
you'll
like,
see what I
I feel like you should know if something's child abuse if you own a child.
Yeah.
you own a child, yes. But you'll see what I mean when I explain it. So these parents, they only had one kid, and as the kid was growing up, the child, all the way up to the kid's 10th birthday, I think it was, the parents spoke in a very British accent, but they would never had one. And at the age of 10, they just switched back to a regular accent. And basically, because the parents spoke nothing but a British accent, that's what the daughter spoke with on a normal basis.
Oh.
So
Did
it's
they
like,
then point and laugh at her?
I don't think they pointed and laughed, but I
Oh,
mean,
no.
I don't think they like made fun of her for it. But like I said, I don't know if it's like child abuse, because it's just like, in one sense, it's normal to have a British accent, but in another sense, not normal for their family.
Yeah, I think it's a little bit
So
of child abuse. I would liken it to the idea of like you have a horse mask and you wear a horse mask the entire like first 10 years of your child's life. They never see you without this horse mask on. And then one day you just pull the horse mask off and they're like, Father, you're not a horse. It's not, and
that
I
was
don't think it's child abuse, but it is definitely some kind of form of psychological, um, uh, I wouldn't say torture, I guess. What's lesser than torture? Bullying. Psychological bullying.
Abuse. Believe it or not, abuse is less than torture. So technically speaking,
Oh, okay, I guess.
Yeah, Small Binge is absolutely right. In America, all 50 states have different education systems. So yeah, we definitely it's kind of all messed up, and especially if depending on the state you go to. Apparently, Florida is really messed up with how they're doing their education system. Like, apparently they're requiring teachers to fill out a form to basically tell them what their political stand is or some crap like that, and it's just like, what the heck? Like,
yeah,
really?
that ain't cool.
No. I mean, I would like to see a more, what's the word I'm looking for? Not necessarily streamlined, but general education guideline and everything like that, going across the whole country. But that's just me.
That's your
Somebody who
wishful
actually
thinking.
thinks for a living.
Yeah.
This is
Also,
you people,
Charlotte-
a person with children that are learning in the system.
I love how Trignex it goes. The more south you go, the less educated the skulls are.
I mean, I think that tells something.
Are you from Texas?
Oh man.
Yeah, and most think, oh man, you didn't experience our education system. Not sure. I'm assuming
you-
you're also from the States, Mo.
I'm from Philly.
Oh, they're from
Not
Philly.
much better, my dude.
Oh.
TRG's. I'm from Philly. Just be bilingual.
Oh.
Yeah.
They tried to make us bilingual, but it didn't work.
We're
Alright.
technically bilingual. Also, we're also a timer.
Oh,
Yeah.
collective fuck yeah. 3, 2,
Fuck
1. Fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah.
I'm close enough. All right.
Oh, wait. Shout outs to anybody who speaks more than one language. Seriously.
Yeah, that's hard.
Like,
Yeah.
Like, I know some Spanish. I took 3 years of class, and by 3 years, I mean like 3 semesters technically. And I know a little bit, enough to get by. But like, golly day, some of the guys who grew up only speaking Spanish and now are here speaking English like very well. Hats off to you.
I'm sorry. Golly day. Is that like a thing from from Maryland? Is that
No, that is a
golly-
parent thing.
Okay.
That is a parent thing trying to keep the cursing down to a minimum.
Oh, okay.
You know?
Yeah, that's-
day.
I cuss like a freaking look, okay, I'm a truck driver. I was in the military. You know, my dad was in the Navy. So, you know, I have a lot of things going against me. So as far as a cussing language. So I mean, literally, my daughter was at one point trying to play with something and dropped something. She goes, "Fuck." I'm like, "Oh."
Don't tell your mother. Don't tell your mother.
No, she's the one that heard it.
Okay.
Also, it turns out we were wrong about where Mo's from. Mo is from Morocco.
Oh, dang. Morocco.
Dang.
Morocco. Wow.
Morocco.
God damn it, Wazzy.
I'm sorry. Now I'm never going to forget. Now I'm never going to forget.
Yeah, we will never forget where
Now
Mo's
I
from
made
now.
a little jokey to myself. I will never forget.
Let's see. Let's try.
I will say, Morocco's not one of those places that we learned about, actually.
Yeah, I'll admit.
From Morocco too.
Oh. Let's see.
I have to remind myself where Morocco is. If I remember correctly, it's like right next to Spain. If I remember.
Yeah, it's believe it is West Africa.
I am not a geomancer.
Oh, right. That's right. Because there was
Northwest Africa. Yeah, because you're right about it being close to Spain. It's literally across the Strait of Gibraltar from Gibraltar, Spain.
Yeah, because there was a lot of controversy going to Spain because people were fleeing from Morocco into Spain, and the police just freaking eyed them down. Some of them got shot, and there were mass graves and shit like that.
Oh, God.
Yeah. I mean, like, literally the UN tried to intervene, but Spain's like, you have no power here, and just said, screw you.
That's awful. Thanks for terrible news. Thanks.
Da-da-da-da-da-da.
Sad.
Sad news.
Sad.
Crew, I think I need to become like a news announcer. Like, you know, just somebody who reports on political events and stuff, and it's like, welcome to Wazzy's stream. In today's da-da-da-da-da-da sad news, people were shot.
So actually, there is a TikToker that has something similar. I think her name is like Julia Anderson or something, or Julia something, and she's a news reporter in Missouri, and she does good news and she does stupid news. So.
Listen, sometimes I live for the stupid news. Sometimes the things that get me through the day are stupid news. That's why we watch a lot of American news. You know, because as Canadians, we're like, what's going on down there? What are y'all doing?
It's like checking on your tenants in the basement just to make sure that they aren't, making a meth lab. Um,
Tenants, yeah.
yeah.
I mean, and make sure the tenants, their ropes are still secure on them and everything like that.
Yeah, that the
Oh, yeah.
radiator's just the right degree of hot.
Yeah, just warm enough to not to torture, but not hot enough to burn.
Yeah. Also, Dreader Dragon say with the other sad news, saying that they mistitled him, but is the former Prime Minister of Japan was assassinated.
Oh,
Uh,
geez.
yeah, Shinzo Abe was shot by a man who literally constructed a pipe gun out of a couple of pipes taped to a 2x4.
Is that sad news though? I thought that was good news. I thought he sucked.
No. Well, no, he
Didn't he
didn't
suck?
He wasn't great. He was a war crime apologist, and he was very aggressively trying to build have children propaganda in Japan because they have an extremely high average age, a very quick, rapidly retiring workforce. Like Shinzo Abe dying isn't sad news, but it's not. I wouldn't say it's good news either.
Political unrest. I don't know. Let's get off the politic talk. I don't. That's not what we're about here. I'm not smart enough to know this shit.
That's fair. That is fair and reasonable.
I tried to be extremely centralist, so a lot of times I like looking on the other side, and I'm like, well, so I tend to avoid politics where I can, because I usually get into big giant debates where they go on long rants for hours. I'm like, but the other side, and
my thought is like no amount of arguing is going to change someone's mind. Like if their mind is made up, like you could argue with somebody all day. I am making this hand turn the wrong way, I think. Hold on. You guys keep talking. I gotta brain out how to turn this hand. Hold on.
That's fair. I mean, we could bring up Snake's question asking, would you rather have Batman's gear or Iron Man's for everyday life? Can I just have either of their money? The money would be way more helpful than their gear.
I didn't even see that, but anyway. Oh, I see it. Definitely Iron Man all day, every day.
Yeah, if I had to pick Iron Man's, but if I could just pick the money, can I take the money?
I mean, you
Snake saying no money, just gear. Then what's the point? Okay, I'll take the gear, and then I'll sell the gear for money.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what I was about to say.
I feel like Batman has more gear, so I would take Batman because he's got more stuff than Iron Man. Iron Man's like, I just got a suit. And then Batman's like, I've got a batarang, I've got bat spray, I've got bat car, I've got bat condoms, I've got everything. He's
got shark repellent.
Yeah, he's got bat shark repellent. He's got 9,000 things, so I would take Batman because he's got 9,000 things that I can sell.
That's fair. Well, also, Iconic wants us to hydrate.
Oh, okay. I will liquefy, everyone. Crew, you too. Drink your milk.
I will liquefy with actual water this time.
Drink your weird carbonated milk.
Snake saying, who would buy bat shark repellent? People who want to repel sharks, obviously.
Obviously. So that reminds me of a joke that I heard involving Batman. Basically, the Batman and Robin tried to get into the Batmobile and tried to start the car, but it wouldn't start. So Batman goes to Robin and says, check the battery. What's a re?
Ha. Ha. Do you get it, Matt? Do you want me to explain it? Here's a question.
You're going to either way.
Because, listen, it's because Batman has everything called a bat, right? And then the battery, a batarang, the bat shark spray, the battery, which is a real thing, starts with the word bat. So the second part of bat would be ere. Yeah, you get the joke now.
Don't worry. Now I get the joke. Thank you, Wazzy.
You're welcome.
Oh yeah, Batman has a bat credit card too. Oh my gosh, that was the greatest thing ever seeing that.
I forgot that. Yeah, that was the George Clooney Batman. I remember that specifically because they were advertising MasterCard using George Clooney Batnips Batman with his MasterCard.
Batnips.
Also, Wazzy, in return, and thank you for explaining that joke. ASJ has given you specifically a swear timer.
Ah!
Fuck yeah!
Frig!
Yeah, we get to fucking swear.
No, this is a crime. This is bullying.
Betrayed.
This is cyberbullying.
Betwayed.
No, cyberbullying is both me and Matt narking you every single time.
That's true.
That's bullying.
That's also
Yeah, like
cyberbullying.
we kept ourselves on the timer specifically because you kept fucking it up.
Cyberbullying.
Yeah. And Mo's asking, by the way, what are y'all animating at the same time or what? I'm focused on your voices in chat.
Oh, I'm
just
sorry.
Wazzy's animating.
Yeah, I'm the only one. Okay, so what happens here? Just since you're new, I'm going to explain, and then anybody else who doesn't know what the heck is happening. So I'm Wazzy. I'm an animator. I'm drawing right now. I'm animating. I'm doing the work, and because I want to actually get work done, I have what's called crew days, where I invite members of the crew, which is you guys, to come read chat, so I can actually get some freaking work done for once.
Yeah.
And so Violet and Screechawk are joining us today, but Violet couldn't join us, so Matt jumped on to help co-host.
Yeah.
And I'm
I was
animating.
available. Oh.
I'm trying to get work done.
And Dorito Dragon trying to say I need to get enough points to use Swear Timer Plus for Ultra Chaos. Alternatively, if you keep your points for Sunday when we do crowd control Pokemon, you can use your channel points to fuck with Wazzy in game.
A weapon to surpass
Oh
Bingle
God,
Bangle.
I'm getting bingle bangled.
That's the one thing that I'm not. I wish I could hear the Bingle Bangles and all the Bonklevanias and all that going through my ear.
Yeah, I haven't figured out how
wanna
to
hear
set
what
that
you
up
do.
yet.
Oh well. Hey,
One day I will figure out how to set it up so my co-host can hear when I'm getting bingle bangled, so that I'm not the only one suffering. Thank you, ASJ, for 100 bingle bangles in my ear.
Also for Dorito Dragon, the other thing you can do for Ultimate Chaos is wait till Wazzy's timer is out, and then just redeem another swear timer, just a regular swear timer.
Or you guys
And then
could,
that
not
one-
plot against me. That would be rad,
I mean,
Screechawk, remember how you were like, oh yeah, it'll be nice. I'll be nice today, and I won't be a narc or anything. Remember, it's in your contract.
No, I don't.
I don't even remember that.
No.
It should be.
It's not my contract. I've been here for fucking forever.
You
I'm
fucking idiot.
grandfathered
Why
into
would
being
I
able to
say
fuck with you
bingo
as much as I
bangle?
want.
Dude, I need
It's called
to get on.
seniority.
I need to get on doing my personalized Bingle Bangles for you guys. I got 2 of them in mind. One Phineas and Fur, which I told you guys
This is a
before stream, and then
non-fungible
another one
bangle, an
based off of, like,
NFB. You
SpongeBob.
can mint it on the
It's gonna be
bangle chain,
great.
and it's unfungible, bro.
Oh hey, we have a hype train going.
I'm
Look
getting
at that. How
bingled
could
in
that
my
have happened?
ear.
I can't believe that a hype train happened. Where did that come from?
Great.
no,
Oh my
Thanks.
goodness.
Thanks,
I
guys.
never even
Thanks.
heard it. Wow. It
Wow,
just snuck up on
thanks.
me.
My goodness.
Thanks, you guys.
Number
Oh
one.
God, thanks.
Bing-
You guys should
Bingle
definitely do
Bangle.
some more, so maybe we'll hear it.
How about you guys don't? And how about you?
Yeah, you never know, right? Like,
How about you let me do my job? Bingle and bangle. Man,
and
even your child is
it-
laughing at my pain.
although AJ is also saying everyone knows that animating is incredibly easy and anyone can do it, so we must torture animators as a slave to provide us with great content. Completely untrue joke.
Listen, do you guys want to hear the story about how I got my butt kicked in a mascot costume the second time, or no?
Or technically the first time.
Oh yeah, this is technically the first time.
This is a prequel.
Yeah. I'm working on the prequel.
Sna-
There's not a
also
trilogy,
Snake-
unfortunately. Or fortunately.
Snake said, I wanted to warn Wazzy. I got my check. All I need to do is make it digital, and you'll be getting a Common Rider action
I
figure.
do declare. Bingle Bangle.
Kamen Rider.
Oh, right.
You're gonna cram Kamen Rider down my throat, and I'm gonna like a snobby 1-year-old. I am gonna avoid it as best as I can. You're gonna be like, open up,
Yeah.
here comes the airplane, boo boo boo, and I'm gonna avoid it.
You're gonna expertly dodge it, you were dodging a ninja star. You know, another thing that people normally expertly dodge.
I got a question for you, Ozzy, and I'm sure somebody might also in the chat might have. I'm not sure if you explained it in a different session or not. So you got sound alerts thing going on with with Twitch right now.
What is a bingle?
What's going on
A
with that?
miserable little pile
What
of bangles.
What do you mean?
Oh,
What's going on
because
with that?
there's a sound alerts bar on the side of your thing.
Yeah,
Oh,
I think
yeah.
you can actually add sounds to play through there
Right.
as well.
Yeah.
Welcome to the world of Pokemon.
Oh, God,
you
Are
haven't
you a bingle
filled that up
or
so
a
I can torture
bangle?
you more.
I could, but like, see, do you not see what's happening to me with the Biggle Bagels right now with Dorito Dragon and
I
Roy
know, I'm
Johnson
loving
and
every
ASJ
second.
and everybody? And you see what somebody was like, "Hey, Wazzy, why don't you set up something like what Ramen has, where it reads the chat to you?" And I was like, "Do you think for a hot second, Crew will not
Oh, yeah.
abuse that
Bingo bungle.
in any
Yeah.
form? Like
Crew would abuse
100%."
Crew already abuses this. Like,
I
giving
get
people the power to have
cyberbullied
auto
on the
read.
daily.
Yeah. Also, Line Tamer was saying, so say a
Prepare
Discord
for
mod were to change
bingo.
Matt's Discord name to
naked
Shirtless Guy live on
bangle.
stream. Would Matt then have to take off his shirt? Or is it only his IRL self determines his Discord name and not vice versa? Neither, really. I changed to regular shirt guy
Snake,
because I
do you
don't get
believe
to
that
have my
love can bloom on
PNG
the
tuber
bangle
today.
field?
I'm changing it back to red shirt guy later.
If you must know, Matt's actually shirtless right now.
That's patently untrue.
Oh.
But I will say that my shirt is not red today.
So, Matt, what you wearing tonight?
What you wearing, stud?
Tonight, whatever the fuck I want to.
Wow, assertive. I really like that in a man.
Yeah, that theoretically hot action.
Listen, it is warm in our house. Okay, it is incredibly
Yeah.
warm for Canada. Canada
Yeah,
is having a warm right now.
Our basement is very cold. Our main floor is reasonable, and our upstairs is very toasty.
But Nigga Snake asked me what my favorite game series of all time is. That's an easy answer because it's tattooed on my arm. Halo. Unfortunately, I didn't play the last couple ones because I haven't been able to get an Xbox here because my friends only play on PlayStation and not Xbox. So, but Halo 3, I put so many freaking hours into Halo 3.
Do you have sexy?
Ridiculous.
Do you have sexy Master Chief tattooed to your arm? Is that your Halo tattoo? It's like pin up Master
I now
Chief.
have an idea for my next tattoo. Thank you.
I was gonna say, do you have Energy Sword Sunday tattooed?
I actually have so my logo for my profile was a grunt on fire. I have that in the actual color scheme that I had on there tattooed. I was going to do the legendary symbol, which was the elite skull with the shield and swords on the back, but the guy who tattooed that kind of screwed it up with the skull, so it's kind of crooked. It doesn't look bad without the shield and swords, but when they actually put the stenciling on for the shield and sword, it looked absolutely terrible. So they just did a like a flame background for it instead. So
Oh, okay.
And this, kids, is why you shouldn't get prison tattoos.
also I got my nickname tattooed right on my arm as well in Halo font. So I got Screech tattooed right on there. Because I got tired of people who were like, Screech, is that really your nickname? Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Here's a fun fact, everybody. Get a really cool, unique tattoo. So if they find your body floating in the river, they can identify you.
Yeah. Couple things. First off, there's a save reminder and a hydrate to
Oh, thank
redeem.
God. Save.
Yeah. Save, hydrate.
Okay.
I have nothing to save.
And I was gonna ask Screech, do you have even a halfway decent PC for playing games?
No.
I was gonna say,
I
if you did, then Game Pass for PC has all the Halos on it.
Right. I thought about that for the longest time. I did play Halo Combat Evolved on a PC. Way back when I think it was still Halo 3 was still out. Because you could play that online for free without having certain whatever Microsoft or whatever going on with that. And so I played a lot of Halo Combat Evolved, and even then, getting into games with like 10 people or more was pretty bad. I mean, I'm not sure if this new computer will be able to handle it. It's one of them fancy computer and screen all in one touch screen sort of things. but
Oh,
I'd rather not take that chance with this.
I mean, yeah, that's fair.
Um,
Also, Wazzy, your timer's up.
Oh, fuck yeah!
Naked Snake talking about playing Far Cry 5. I love Far Cry. I love the Far Cry series. Honestly, I played a lot of them
I still haven't
so
played
far.
5.
It's if you enjoyed the other ones, you'll enjoy 5. But if you got bored with it, then you may not enjoy it. It's different enough to enjoy it for like the first couple hours, but it's very to the series for the most part. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
very samey kind of thing. Because that's what I heard about Far Cry 6 as well, is that essentially it's just Far Cry now
Right.
has a very specific formula, and you either really like the formula or you're going to fall off the series quickly kind of thing.
Yeah, I mistake 5 with 6 actually. 6 is the one I recently played, but 5 was really great too. I actually played that one 4 or 5 times over because I like going around and doing all the unlocks before actually
Ah.
challenging anybody.
Yeah, and it's probably gonna be one of those ones I'll play eventually. I mean, I have Game Pass. I actually just finished Sniper Elite 5. That game is a blast. Um,
I need to get into that series. I only played the first one and just never could get. I'm one of those guys who will play a game literally for weeks to months at a time before moving on to another game. I will like dedicate myself to that one game.
yeah, yeah, I know. I know I'm very unlike that, where it's very much I'll play a game once and then move on to the next because I build such a big backlog. Wazzy's the opposite of me. She will pick up a game and then repick it up and put hundreds of hours into like a dozen games, whereas I'll put hundreds of hours into like a dozen games.
If I like a game, I'll play it a lot. Like Persona, I'll play that a lot.
Naked Snake's got it with Far Cry 5. If you want to be so American by driving around with a truck with guns attached to it, with American flags and attacking cultists with a bear named Cheeseburger, yeah.
I just want it for the bear named Cheeseburger. Honestly, I just want to have a bear friend.
You get
And
a
iconic-
bear, there's a puma,
Yeah.
and a dog, of course, Boomer.
Yeah. And Iconic's asking me, can you roughly guesstimate how many balls you've shot in Sniper Elite? Somewhere in the 50 to 70 range. I usually don't intentionally aim there. It's usually I'm aiming for an intestine shot, and I accidentally dip a little low, and then I get the zoom in and see the balls of a Nazi explode on my screen. No, that game's a ton of fun. Like, the actual sniper mechanics are great. Every other mechanic in that game is mediocre. But
Somebody
for a
asked,
series that's called Sniper Elite, so
Aura Wolf asked what everyone's favorite Yu-Gi-Oh card is. That's a tough one.
Pot of greed.
honestly.
Pot of greed.
So freaking easy.
Can you tell me what it does?
You gotta pick up 2 cards or something.
Yeah, you draw 2 cards.
You pick up 2 cards.
It is banned in every competitive format
Yes, it is.
because it's too good. If I had to pick a favorite, that's hard.
Yeah, it is.
I don't know a lot about Yu-Gi-Oh cards, but I know Dark Magician Girl is hot, and Pot of Greed lets you pick up 2 cards, and it's the easiest one to remember. Pot of Greed. Pot of Greed. Also, I'm getting raided. Everybody, be chill. Calm down.
Red Dragon.
Calm down. Hello, Red Dragon. Welcome to the party. We're doing work today. We're being cool. Everybody be chill. Drink some water, dude.
Yeah, and they were playing Monster Hunter Rise.
Oh. Monster
Wait, from what I
Hunter
understand,
Reset.
they got to catch up to myself and Raku. So, because apparently I'm a little bit ahead of Red.
If I was to pick a favorite card, I'd have to go. My favorite watching the series was Slifer the Sky Dragon. I really liked him. I don't know why. I just really did.
The executive
The design
producer.
of him.
Yeah, Slifer the executive producer.
Okay.
Um,
Just making sure. I know which Yu-Gi-Oh card we talking about.
Yep. Oh yeah. With you having never actually watched the series, you only watched the abridged series.
No, the Bridge series is great.
Oh yeah, no, Little Karibo's.
Remember Pharaoh? No hickeys. You beep 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 until you beep sideways.
Oh my god, a giant rock. On that note, favorite card would probably be Red Eyes Black Dragon. I've always liked Red Eyes Black Dragon.
Yeah, it's like so much. I don't know why, but like I feel like Red Eyes Black Dragon should have been like more powerful than Blue Eyes. Really,
Yeah, you'd think. That would actually be
he's
really
more
great.
badass looking.
Yeah. Also, I don't know if you saw. There was a clip that was going around on the internet because at Anime Expo they're going around asking people what their costumes were, and the last person who got asked was someone who was the Blue Eyes White Drag Queen.
Their
Which is-
costume was really good.
Yeah, their costume was top tier, and honestly, like no, that like it's stuff like that. Like that's almost like a Bob's Burgers esque kind of like costume decision, and it's top tier. Love that shit.
Oh, thank God. It was just a fake bingle bangle. I was going to lose my mind. I was like, we are not starting this
Dorito.
again.
Dorito Dorito Dragon says he's got to go, so see you, Dorito.
Goodbye,
See you,
Dorito.
Dorito.
Thanks for stopping by.
Yeah, thank you for coming by. I mean, stuff like that are like Andre 3000 the Giant. Like there needs to be more costumes like that, and I want to see more cosplays like that.
It's okay though, dude.
Hello, little dude.
For chat. For chat, if you can't tell, I got my son in the room with me, and my daughter keeps coming in trying to play with him. Which is, if you can, you might barely hear her, but you know,
Yeah.
who knows?
It's ready for child violence. Listen, I had siblings.
Last time I threw her in the bouncy castle, so you know.
Yeah, we still got to fight in the bouncy castle. Also, thank you, Red Dragon, for gifting us. Oh man, I love that name. I forgot how much I love that name. Thank you for gifting a sub to D Snook.
Yeah, because you kept calling them D-snoots. Judah Dragons came back just long enough to see children fighting. I could sell this.
I can milk you.
Listen. If
No,
you
please don't put it that way.
if you were a sibling, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Like you can.
Oh yeah.
Like sibling violence is just a thing that happens, and if anybody looks you in the faces, is like, "What are you talking about? I have a great relationship with my sibling." They're a liar.
I have a great relationship with my three younger sisters. I mean, I don't know what you're talking about.
But also, you guys fought.
No, I don't know what you're talking about. I mean, they complained about noogies and random head smacks in the back of the head, but I don't remember any of that.
That never happened. That
never
didn't happen to me.
It's your word against mine, and I'm older.
See, I can say I have a great relationship with my brother now. When we were kids, no, absolutely not. No, we beat the shit out of each other. But no, now we have a great relationship. Probably because we just kicked the shit out of ourselves like enough when we were kids that it's not carrying over.
I don't know. I remember my sister throwing salt in my face. It's like
That sounds about right.
A vivid childhood memory of mine. Is my sister
Knowing your sister
just throwing salt directly into my face. So younger siblings, remember.
Yeah, Casual Everything. I have a great relationship with my older brother now. We don't talk about him locking me in the turtle sandbox.
You live here now.
Are you talking? Is he talking about that that one turtle sandbox everyone seemingly had in their childhood?
Yeah, the Little Tykes one. Yeah.
Everybody had
like,
that.
I don't see them anymore ever. It's like so weird. It just disappeared.
Now I need to Google to see if they're even still making them.
I feel they are. I feel like children I know own one. But I don't know where that came from, of course.
Turtle Sandbox. Yeah, Little Tykes, Toys R Us Canada sells them.
Oh, okay.
I would say Toys R Us States does, but they're gone. Because we still have our Toys R Us. Yep, Little Tykes still makes the Turtle Sandbox. It is $54.99 Canadian.
which is like $20 American. It's not actually, but like pretty much.
I'll tell you exactly what that is actually, because 55, that'd be 42.5 bucks American.
My headset got disconnected. Yay! Don't you love technology?
Technology is
Yeah.
great, except it never works.
Oh, and Red Dragon saying to Wazzy saying, "Oh, your sister must have just been salty that day."
Ah ha 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 ha. Crew joke. She's salty all the time. My sister was a huge dill hole to me. Wait, I'm not even on
I mean-
swear timer. She's a huge fuck bag to me.
Yep. The Turtle Sandbox full of Lincoln Logs always randomly showed up. Yeah, Lincoln Logs. Yeah, that's definitely what those were.
Yeah.
Dude,
Don't ask
something
any more questions.
from my childhood, there was something that I remember vividly having, and I loved it and everything like that. I was big into cars growing up, like hot Matchbox cars and whatnot. And Hot Wheels had these track sets that were like legit roads. You know, what I mean, they weren't like, the Hot Wheel tracks you
They're
think
not
of
like a
when you're doing
loop-de-doo.
like. Yeah, they didn't have that. They were actual like roads with like a center divide and everything like that, and they connected to like city structures. It was like Hot Wheels City, City Line or something like that. Like they were really popular for a while, and then they just stopped. I'd like to know why. They were great.
Maybe they weren't as popular as you thought they were.
Maybe I just
maybe
like
you were the only one going the speed limit with those things, and like at Grand Theft Auto, you're obeying the stop signs and stuff, and be like, oh, can't get past this.
I did do that though. Whenever I
Oh.
was bored.
Yeah, I just found the Hot Wheels Epic City on. Yeah, I see what you mean. Yeah, I vaguely remember those. But I think it's more matter if the loop-de-boos are just more popular because if you put enough like motor things to launch them in concession, you can launch it fast enough to lodge a car into the wall.
Okay, crew. Here's your question, crew, and you two. What was your favorite toy growing up?
Ooh.
My bucket of generic Lego. Like I had like one of those just a standard buckets of just whatever bricks. I had that from age 5 to age 15 and I fucking loved that.
Can't really say.
Screechawk, you there? You broke up for a second.
Sorry, I'm away from computer getting sun in a bottle.
That's fine.
Oh yeah.
But I'd have to go with the Hot Wheels, the city thing that I was talking about.
Oh, that's a fair choice. I see TRG saying Beyblade. Naked Snake saying Beyblade or Yu-Gi-Oh! Or Bakugan. AJ's trying to sound like an old man going, back in my day, all we had was a bin full of wasps, and we'd push over the bin and run away from the wasps.
I remember a game I used to play as a child. We had like my friend had like one of those little kiddie pools that are made of plastic. And we used to fill that thing full of ladybugs and then throw her sisters in it.
See, I did something similar, but I filled mine with helicopters. They're like the little plants with the seeds on one
The
end
little
of
helicopter
it.
seats.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I used to fill the freaking tub with those, and that's what I did.
Oh.
Yours sounds more sadistic. Are you okay, Wazzy?
Yeah. Oh yeah. 100%. Yeah. I mean,
Yeah,
I'm
great,
just,
huh?
I'm, I'm live on Twitch. That's just what happens.
Oh yeah, you're not the good Wazzy. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not good Wazzy. I'm regular Wazzy, which is
Or excuse me, good was it?
yeah, good was it.
To be fair, good was it is unnerving.
Listen, sometimes we just have to have a Christian Minecraft server moment, okay?
Do we?
Yeah.
Do we? I feel like it's not that necessary.
Wait, did you say Christian Minecraft server?
Yeah. Sometimes
Have
we get
you
sometimes we gotta have a
have you
Christian
seen? Have you seen some of the allegations with some of the Minecraft YouTubers?
Oh, don't worry. I 100% know. My favorite
okay.
thing to do when I'm working is listen to YouTuber drama of YouTubers I've never heard about. I love hearing about other people fucking up when they have affect my life in no way or form.
Yeah.
Like it's sad when they're like, ah, yeah, I was abusing my young kids and molesting like my young children and or that watch my channel. I was asking them for nudes and stuff. Like that sucks, but man, I love them trying to backpedal in their apologies. It's fun. It's great.
Only ones I've ever heard of was Mini Lad and then a guy named Omrecker trying to accuse other people, a lot of people of doing stuff.
Sky
Yeah.
does Minecraft.
Yeah, TRG was talking about Sky in
Lion-
chat as well.
There's Lion Maker.
Dream.
Dream. Yeah, he just lied.
Dream-
He just lied about his speed running. Like that's
Okay,
not
so
the
that,
worst. You can
that's
do
less
worse.
cringe. You could do a lot worse.
Yeah.
That all the other people did scummy stuff. He just did kind of a really, dude, kind of stuff.
Yeah, he just
Uh,
lied a bit and like. I mean, I lie a bit. Like I sit here and say I do mean things that I don't. I'm a sweet innocent baby child.
I mean, then shit like Ryan Haywood. Like,
Yeah.
let's see. Oh, funny speedruns here saying, well, shit, fellas, what's good? We're just talking about terrible Minecraft players.
Yeah. You know what's not good? Minecraft players. Minecraft Let's Players.
I mean, Twitter was accidentally canceled because of Pokemon Gym Leader having the same name as him. Huh?
What?
What? What?
Who?
Are you
Dream's Twitter was
Pokemon-
accidentally canceled? What Pokemon Gym Leader has the same fucking name as Dream?
Right?
I'm-
Morty.
And, like, I'm
I'm
saying this, like, legitimately because, like, I can name 90% of the Pokemon Gym Leaders, and I don't know which one you're talking about. Mostly because, I also know nothing about Dream.
You know
Like,
what? You know what my favorite random video game / celebrity fact is? That Skrillex's name comes from Kingdom Hearts.
Yes, I remember this.
Nice.
Is because he is the nobody of Killer. So he took Killer and put
Killers.
X.
Yeah.
Yeah, Killers, and then put X, and then he fucking Kingdom Hearts'd it, and he got Skrillex.
Huh. Oh. And apparently Dream's name's Clay, like from Gen 5. Oh, yeah, I remember that.
Oh, they're not talking about the name Dream. Oh, we're all idiots.
Okay.
I was
Yeah.
literally looking it up. The only thing I got was like Dreamcatcher Cecilia. I'm like,
I
remember him being
don't
called
think that's a gym leader we're talking about.
I'm pretty sure that's not it.
You know that gym leader Wazzy? God, that's who I'm named after.
oh, Bruno's
Mo saying Bruno Mars' real name is not Bruno. I just learned it 2 weeks ago. I mean, I knew that, but
Eminem's real name's not Eminem.
Yeah.
Really?
I mean,
Yeah.
Bruno Mars may not be his real name. But did you hear that the rumor come out?
Does Bruno Mars is gay?
Yes, that rumor.
But we don't talk about Bruno.
We don't talk about Bruno. No.
We don't talk about
We
Bruno.
don't talk about Bruno.
How much of an impact do you think that song had on his career after it came out?
I'd almost want to say middling.
It increased it some, but for other people, they just stopped listening to him.
Well,
Yeah, like it's somewhere in the middle. Like it's
he goes to Google, like all famous people. He went to go Google himself and was sad when he's like Bruno song, and he Googled it, and then it wasn't him, and he was like, "This is terrible."
What do you mean this
My
isn't
career
me?
is over.
I say
That
as
one
somebody
hated me so much.
nobody wants to talk about me. I say as somebody who Googles themselves.
Oh, funny speedrun with a fun fact. Did you know that Billy Idol's real name is William Idealistic?
I like that one.
That's great. I do like that one. Who's got the weirdest name here? Well, I don't want people doxing the real names here if we
Yeah,
can
don't
avoid
dox
it.
your
Like,
real name, but like anybody who's got a keyboard smash of a name instantly is terrible in my books. If you show up into my crew and you're like, here's my name, it's just like, here, I'll put it in chat right now. If you're like, here's my name, you're terrible.
BRB,
yeah.
gonna create a new profile, guys.
Oh,
Now,
Lion Tamer explained the whole Dream Twitter canceling. It's someone did a Nuzlocke and lost 2 teams worth of Pokemon to Clay, so they did a hashtag of hashtag Clay is over party, and Dream had to get his Twitter canceled because his name is Clay.
Oh.
when's the
I mean,
Wazzy is over party? When will I be released from this cyberbullying hell?
I feel like a hashtag Wazzy is over party would just be more cyberbullying. So no, that would not release you from it.
I feel like a Wazzy is over party is just like one of these days, one of my food opinions is just going to get really unpopular. And that will be the Wazzy. That's how I'm going to get canceled on Twitter.com.
Is that one of your food opinions is just going to go extremely viral for no reason. But which one should it be?
There's a new hashtag for you guys.
Hashtag Bingo Bango Wazzy?
No. No.
I do like that.
I don't like that. I just want to draw and live my life. Like I don't it's a I have a complicated relationship with Bingle Bangles. All right? I enjoy it cuz it's like, hey, you're getting money so you can pay your bills, Wazzy. Isn't that great?
One bingo bangle,
For fuck's sake, stop bingle bangling me while I'm trying to talk. But on the other hand, it's like I don't want people to go broke over some fucking Twitch streamer or anything like that. Like it's a complicated fucking thing.
Yeah. Well, the way you also have to look at it, Wazzy, is at this point, if someone is bingo bangling you, if they start getting into the stream and saying, I'm spending my last dollar on you, we can actively tell them off. But I'm operating under the assumption that everyone is using disposable income and not like they're not using their rent money to bingo bangle you.
I hope
if you're
not.
using your rent money to bingle bangle,
anyone. Yeah, if you're bingo bangling anyone with your rent money, like go touch some grass. Like get out, go take a walk. Get help.
It's true. It's true.
If you're not in America, you have free healthcare. If you're in America, well, you're kind of screwed.
Well, no, I think some countries don't have free healthcare other than America. I don't know what they are, but I bet somebody doesn't.
Well, technically speaking, if you visit other countries, you do have to pay for their healthcare, but you'll end up paying like if an American came up here with no health insurance and tried to use the Canadian healthcare system, they would have to pay a little bit. Like apparently, if you say, for example, I was reading a story on Twitter, someone who went to Japan and they had like massive toothache and they had to get a root canal while in Japan, and they're like, "Oh man, I'm so worried about having to pay this because then how am I supposed to fly home? Like, how am I supposed to afford being able to do all this out here?" And they were in and out in like a day and a half with a full root canal, like full sedation, everything. It cost them $31, and they apologized for having to charge that much.
Do you know how much it's going to cost me to get my root canal, which is scheduled up soon?
$4,000. Oh, I was so right. I was so right.
Yeah.
I had to pay $2,000 up front, and I got to pay $2,000 after it gets done.
Jeez.
My last root canal, because dental is not covered under health insurance in Canada. My last root canal was around $2,000. It was around 2,000 total, but my benefits covered about 70% of that, and the other part I paid out of pocket. So I paid $600 out of pocket for my root canal. Everything else was covered under insurance. But from that, I couldn't get any other dental work done for the rest of the year because everything else would have been out of pocket for the rest of the year.
Yeah, it's like when Bubby from the crew was like, I got sent home from work today because I spilt boiling hot water all over myself. And I was like, Jesus, go to the hospital. And then I was like, oh, right, you're American. Don't go to the hospital. Get some duct tape. You'll be all right.
Bro, like seriously, there's been some people who like get into some pretty bad accidents, And obviously ambulance and fire trucks, they respond and all that. A good chunk of people were like, hey, you want to get a ride to the hospital? They're like, no, my friend will drive me to the hospital, just because it's like freaking $6,000 for a freaking ambulance ride, just the ride
Yeah.
itself.
Okay,
It's
so
Yeah,
here's
which is
ridiculous.
just offensive.
first of all, thank you, Raku, for the 100 bingle bangles, because it was Raku. Also, hi, Raku, what's up? Shouldn't you be at work? And then also, to follow up that, you know what? Not to get back on the political train, but this just pisses me off. The idea that somebody gets shot up at an American Day parade, and then they have to go to a hospital and are now in thousands of dollars of debt because they got shot at an American Day parade. That pisses me
Yeah.
off. That's all I'll say about that. I was just gonna say your guys' healthcare sucks anus.
I mean, to be fair, I mean, not fair, but like apparently there's ways to get around it. Like apparently if you ask for a what do you call it?
Itemized list.
Itemized. Yep, and it makes it go down a lot, because hospitals are crap.
Yeah, they don't want to point out that
Greedy
you paid
mofos.
They'll charge $50
$92
for
for
a bandage.
Advil.
Yeah.
Yep. So.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Always ask for an itemized list, and if you're like in a truly financially shit situation, a lot of hospitals also have like essentially charity or welfare programs to help cover costs.
And children
Not all, but
are
some.
I mean, if you really want to avoid all the high charges and all that kind of stuff, well, then work from home, never leave, get your DoorDash, and then have your groceries delivered to you, and just never ever go outside your home ever.
never look at anything ever.
How dare you perceive things? That's $5,000 for perception.
I just want to read
I
this.
mean, if you need glasses.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's true. Optical shit. You're right. Oh god damn it.
Matt, can you read that paragraph for me up there by
Oh,
Funny
geez.
Oh,
Speed
but
Speedrun?
first funny speed run.
I don't know.
Saying, this is a complete non sequitur, but I have to vent to some people about random things I want. I wish I could have a mech suit, dude. That'd be so cool. I don't even want a cool sci-fi one at this point. I just want a shit one that's constructed out of old farm equipment in World War II or Cold War era weaponry.
That's. I mean, I guess.
Or like the Doom Dozer. Like there's a guy who he got fired from a job. No, it wasn't. He was fired from a job. Someone had built like an auto shop that blocks the access road to his home or something like that. Like an access road got blocked and it was ruining his life.
Oh.
And essentially, what he did is he got a bulldozer, built a shell out of concrete on top of it, put and sealed himself inside, and they just rolled this bulldozer straight through the shop that had cut off his access road and just completely destroyed it. Went on a rampage, took out like several cars
The
until
Killdozer.
yeah, the killdozer. Yeah.
Yeah, that was in Colorado.
Yeah.
I'm a giraffe. That's all I know
Thank
about
you.
Colorado.
They also have weed, and they have and Denver has a fucking wild airport.
Never been.
It has a giant blue horse statue with flaming red eyes.
Like just the color flaming red, or did
Or,
they
like
actually
they
shoot
like
out flames?
like they I don't know if they shoot flames, but they're bright red and they have like glowing lights. And it's
Oh, that's
just
lame.
yeah. I'm just gonna Google Denver horse. There it is. I will throw this into the chat of Crew Days so you can see it, so you can perceive this horse statue that is at the airport.
Regular. Put it in the regular so everybody can look at it.
Oh, yeah. Let me
Let us witness it, Matt. Let us witness
working
it.
on it. I'm doing the thing. God damn it!
You're not doing it hard enough.
Oh, the horse.
Language.
Also, the horse's name is Lucifer.
Lucifer. I love it.
Oh, the nickname is Lucifer. It's called Blue Mustang, but
Yeah.
there. I threw the Wikipedia article. Apparently, there's a fatal accident involved with it. There's legal disputes around it, medical setbacks in the construction.
Jeez. TRG says people have committed crimes to get health care. It would either be hundreds of thousands of dollars in debt to a hospital, or be in prison for 3 years.
I mean, dude, going to
Yeah,
jail,
that's
you get healthcare automatically. Like, that's freaking free to you.
yeah. See,
See, where I just go to the hospital and I'm like, hey, something's wrong, and they steal my blood and poke me for a while, and then go, yep. You're fucked up, dude. Here's some pills. Go home. And I go, cool, thanks. And then I leave. And that's what every time I go to the ER. There was one year I went to the ER like 9 times in a row, and not like I paid nothing.
most expensive part was the parking.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I paid $20 in parking each time, and that was the worst
Ooh.
part of it.
Yeah, like honestly, yeah. Like go. The only other reason that's not great to go to hospitals up here is wait times.
Oh
But
yeah, that's
that
that's the bad
Well,
problem.
that's
part of it.
American too.
yeah, but that's every hospital. So really, it's not
Yeah.
like yeah. Nick's like trying to say literally the only reason that American healthcare is this bad is because of insurance. No, it's because of capitalism.
Yes, capitalism.
Yeah, capitalism is the problem. Insurance is
They-
just a symptom of it.
They can literally afford to do it for everyone. They just like somebody I saw on TikTok, I think it was talking about it, and they literally compared they lived in Germany, and like, oh well, I don't want to pay 50% of my taxes just for healthcare and all that good stuff, and she goes like, it's actually like 35%, and even then, it's just like your insurance is like freaking like my insurance is what is it? I get like $300 a week taken out of my paycheck.
Mm-hmm.
Ugh.
So yeah, so I mean, it's either you pay more into your insurance or you're paying more into your taxes, and you're going to pay the same amount whether you're paying it into taxes or your insurance. You know what I mean? What's the freaking difference?
Yeah, really.
Difference is people who can't afford it and have really cheap jobs like at McDonald's, they can actually get healthcare now for fine.
Well, yeah, because that's the thing is like we pay in taxes, but like our taxes go to everybody. Like it's like, hey, when we pay our taxes at the end of the year, that goes to like so that everybody in Canada can go to like just like me roll up to the ER and be like, hey yo, I got a problem, and they go, here's some pills, get the fuck out.
I mean, what a lot of people don't understand it. The ones who are like against it, like sitting here thinking, "Oh well, I don't want to fund this person's drug habit or this person's problems. They don't want to work and crap like that." And it's like, but you do realize that you're going to fall yourself into that same exact category if you get into like a car accident. It's not even your fault, and it just cripples you, and you can't work anymore. You're going to be in that exact boat. It's to prevent that from happening. Like seriously.
Yeah.
Not even that, but like I care enough about other fucking dudes that like
Yeah.
if somebody's like, hey man, can you pay like $20 extra in taxes at the end of every year so that some guy who's addicted to meth can like go to the hospital when he's like fucking overdosing? I'd be like, shit, yeah, that's fine
Yeah,
by
sure.
me.
I mean, that's
And the
my
trick is-
argument for people who are more self-conscious to themselves. You know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
an investment to you in case something happens to you.
Yeah. Or your
Yeah.
family, like fuck.
Exactly. And honestly, you say $20 to this one guy. No, you're paying $20 so thousands of people can take
Right.
can take advantage of healthcare. So no, I'm only pay $20 if thousands of people benefit from it. Hell yeah. Why the fuck wouldn't I?
Anyway, we're getting real
Uh,
political
hydrate.
again.
Yeah,
Real political. Well, speaking of taking care of ourselves and each other, Dorito Dragon wants us to hydrate, and Iconic wants save.
Thank you for thinking of the animation as well. I will save. I have liquefied.
Jeremy, what did I just walk in?
You walked in on angry old people, angry at governments.
Yeah, angry at capitalism specifically. All the
Have
funny
I
speed
even
run.
mentioned my age?
I don't know. I
You
assume
called me
you're.
out of being old.
I'm gonna assume you're millennial.
I'm 33.
That's millennial.
Oh, okay.
That's fucking
Yeah.
millennial. You're listening to a bunch of millennials yell about the healthcare system.
About boomers screwing things up for the rest of us.
Yeah, man, if boomers just didn't fuck it up for the rest of us.
But
Uh, Yeah, I was just gonna go through another
Bye,
paragraph that's
Iconic.
speedrun. Oh, Iconic, bye, Iconic.
Bye,
Good,
Iconic.
it's good
Thanks for
seeing
stopping
you.
by.
Oh
Yeah.
yes. Satan shows up. He'll be like, "Yeah, I'm gonna take over Earth." Wait, y'all good? You know what? We're gonna do what America's doing because that sounds more evil than what I'm doing.
Yeah, that's way more evil. I love it. It's more evil.
Yeah, like Satan's watching America and taking notes. Like, but speaking of other true facts, we have a fact retention from Kakashi Lover.
Oh, you want to give us another fact about trucking that we don't know?
Sure. This one's going to be one of those don't be a douchebag to truckers sort of facts. The maximum weight for an 18-wheeler without getting any permits is 80,000 pounds, which is the exact same PSI that a car crusher uses to crush cars into little tiny cubes.
You hear that, everyone? You can be a trucker no matter how fat you are.
God damn it.
I'm kidding. Da 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 da. Joke.
Yeah, don't cut truckers off. Seriously.
Yeah, don't.
It's stupid.
Yeah, it's more dangerous to you than it is to them.
Why-
Honestly,
Oh, yeah.
it's dangerous to them, but you will not survive getting taken out by a
Why
truck.
am I getting Bonkalovania? That was a great joke.
That was
I don't understand why I am getting Bonkalovania when I am incredibly hilarious.
I think I understand why. Although Drew Dragon's also asking, correction, Matt Wazzy, how old are y'all?
I'm as old as I want to be. I'm a sweet innocent baby child. See, it's weird for me to tell my age because I'm a lady on the internet, and you're not supposed to do that. You're not supposed to ask a lady your age. I'm like 90% sure.
Yeah, and
Okay,
also
then-
it's a matter of it's one of those, how dare you perceive me as anything other than just me kind of things.
But I.
You're right. We shouldn't ask for your age. What year were you born,
Yeah,
Waffy?
what year? What year? I am exactly a 90s baby. I was born 1990. So y'all can do the math. You can do the Canadian math or the American math, and you can figure that out.
Yeah,
I
I
got a
was.
year on you, then.
I'm same age as Screech, so.
But I'm a sweet innocent baby child. Never forget that part. That's the part. That's the part you're not supposed to remember.
Innocent is the only word that doesn't belong in that. We've had this discussion, Wazzy. A snake was born 2002. You're a baby. You're a literal baby
Tiny
child's
baby.
baby, man.
Tiny baby.
no. Fun,
A 2K,
not so
a
fun
2K
fact for us.
baby.
Not so fun facts for us. Anybody checking ID sees that one at the beginning of your year, just automatically just knows you're good.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
just instantly like, yeah, all right, come in. You're like, ah.
I just show my Blockbuster card.
No, I remember seeing a Vine of, or not a Vine, a TikTok of that of, it was someone doing a Mentos commercial. And they're like, "Oh man, I forgot my ID, but I need to get in the club." And they're like, "Oh wait, pull out laminated Blockbuster card." And the bouncer's like, "Oh yeah, you definitely can go in." Man, I remember. I love Blockbuster.
Shit, I left my ID next to the VHS player. You're good, bro. You're good.
You're good. You're good. They just hand you like a cassette and a pencil, and they're like, "Figure this out. If you can figure out what happens here, you can come in."
Man, you know what I miss? Orbits. My God, you're ancient.
Are you talking about that one Orbitz commercial?
I was talking about like the soft drink that had like little bits in it.
Oh, I don't remember that. I know of it, but I don't remember it specifically.
I remember because
Yeah.
I was so jazzed for it. I was like, I can't wait to have this. And then I drank it and I was like, this is the worst experience of my life.
Do either of you remember Sprite Ice?
I do.
Yes.
I called it
The
Sprite ass.
the mint Sprite.
I called it Sprite
Yeah,
ass
no.
because it was the worst experience ever.
Sprite Ice was terrible.
I also remember
Who
original
would think
Vine.
lemon lime mint is a good soda flavor?
Mint is just a
it
terrible
feels like-
flavor.
I disagree with you on that, but mint does not belong with lemon and lime.
Yeah.
Brutal.
Do you remember speaking of the Orbits commercial, do you remember that old Orbits commercial where they're like cleaning up a dirty mouth? And they're like saying cuss words, but they're like clean? Who you calling a cootie catcher, you lint licker?
Oh God.
Oh man. See,
I actually named my GTA crew lint lickers because of that.
yeah. Oh, guys, saying you want a Sprite cranberry? Sprite cranberry is great. Cherry Sprite is and Cherry 7-Up is great.
Stop putting flavors in things. Stop it.
I mean,
You've
have
got
you
a flavor.
seen Pepsi?
Yeah, I know. I'm aware of it. I'm aware. Pepsi's like, oh,
Wait.
we're gonna make it taste like space. Fuck you.
No, that's
Space,
Starlight.
mango.
That's Starlight Coke.
Yeah.
Whatever. It's
Starlight Coke,
it-
yeah, is not it. Starlight Coke has so many flavors in it that it immediately doesn't have flavors in it. Like it tries too hard to be both vanilla, berry, and Coca Cola, and then it ends up
Oh.
tasting like just
Oh.
sugar.
Pepsi tried to do something like that, but it failed miserably. And the CEO of Pepsi tried to spin it. It's like, yeah, I intentionally did it so that way it will sabotage Coke.
It's like,
oh. Blaming your problems on other people. I appreciate it.
The weird part is, it technically worked. I mean, Coke's the original Starlight or whatever that they did way back when, like once Pepsi released theirs, it just fell off and it just they never recovered. And like I said, Coke just like took that opportunity to make it. Yeah, we did that on purpose. Hee hee.
see, the funny thing about freaking Coke and Pepsi and that shit is like every commercial that you can ever remember of Pepsi is them always being like, "Oh, we're better than Coke." That's what Pepsi's advertisements have always been. It's like, you could drink Coke, but why would you drink that when you can have Pepsi? Whereas Coke is just like, we're a good pop. So
Would you
it's just like,
how about this polar bear? Do you like polar bears?
do you like this polar bear? Do you like Santa Claus? Fuck yeah, you do. Drink Coca-Cola. Whereas Pepsi's like, your Coke's terrible. You should like us instead. It's like, yeah, Pepsi's like the little brother who's like desperate to try to get everyone's attention. So he's trying to do like dumb stunts, and everyone's like, fuck, oh, he's awkward. Hey man, how's it going, Coke?
He's trying his best
fuck.
out there.
Seriously, I don't mind either one. They're both okay. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like some days I feel like a Coke, and some other days I feel like a Pepsi. It's just I just never understood the arguments between them.
Here's the hot
Yeah.
take of the day. They're both fucking disgusting. How about that?
Yeah, and honestly, it's remember I have no brand loyalty whatsoever. Although Rock is also saying, don't forget Pepsi also tries to solve social issues with their commercials.
What's happening?
Oh,
Oh, I just
Red Dragon gifted a sub.
Oh, thank you. There's a weird bangle. It wasn't the usual one, so I got freaked out. Thank you, Red Dragon, for gifting a sub to. Oh, I'm not even going to try to pronounce that name. Naga Yelly.
Naga Yell.
Naga
Naga
Yelly.
Yell. I'm assuming the E is silent, so Naga Yell.
Mm.
Funny in
Yell.
TRG when they love Mug Root Beer, which is the Pepsi product. I just like
No.
all root beers.
Barks root beer all the way.
There's actually a couple local places, like local breweries that do craft sodas near us that make wicked good root beers.
Dude, there's
So
an
like
entire website for root beer, where you can buy all sorts of different root beers.
Spicy water.
I'm all about this. Yeah, and yeah, Wazoo with their spicy water.
Spicy water. I don't like it.
Your pizza water.
I do. No, I do. I don't.
No, it's line. It's pretty sure it's Lion Chamber
Rant-
gets a 2-liter of pizza.
Yeah, I don't. I don't drink pop anymore. I used to be like, oh yeah, freaking root beer and everything. But now it's just got like carbonation hurts my face now. I'm old. I'm over 30. Okay, carbonation hurts my face.
Yeah.
It's kind of sad when you start eating healthy because everything just hurts.
Yeah, everything hurts me now. Okay.
I'm gonna eat whatever I want because it's delicious. I'm gonna have to
Bingle,
watch what I'm eating now because everything hurts.
We have another 2 gift subs.
More bingle bangles in my ear. Thank you, Red Dragon, for gifting things to Funny Speedrun and
TRG.
Thank you. That was very nice of you, Red Dragon. Thanks for helping your fellow crew members out by giving them a
Enjoy your
twerking
emotes.
worm.
Yeah. Enjoy your twerking worms.
Funny speedruns getting on you for calling it pop instead of soda.
Oh, get off my dick, you weirdos!
So soda's an American thing. Pop is Canadian. Apparently, some places just call all different kinds of pop or soda Coke.
Some call
Like
them
everything's
cola.
a Coke, or calls everything a cola. No, if someone came up to me and called Mountain Dew a cola, I'd punch them in the neck.
Apparently,
Like-
cola. Anything that's like the dark sodas and all that kind of stuff, those are actually classified as colas.
Which makes sense. Like a Dr Pepper's technically a cola.
Mm-hmm. Technically,
So-
Dr. Pepper's its own independent brand.
That's true. Yeah. Although isn't it owned by? I don't know. I literally have a Dr Pepper can in front of me. They are.
They are independent, but they do align themselves with either Coke or Pepsi, depending on certain contractual obligations.
Oh yeah, like contracted regions. Because I'm looking at the can that I have because it's because I'm in Canada, it goes through Canada Dry Mott's Incorporated, which means it's done through the same place as Canada Dry.
Yeah, so
Which is the superior brand.
Canada.
Pinata. That's another thing that Canada gave to to the world and including the United States is we invented ginger ale. You're welcome.
I mean, ginger ale. Sometimes ginger ale's banging. Not gonna lie.
Ginger ale slaps. Like
Yeah, like sometimes you look at a can of ginger ale and you're just like, you know what? I want you. Get inside me right now.
so someone clip that out of context. Clip just the "I want you" get inside me right now.
Pickup lines you can use.
Yeah. Sarah, let's saying blackberry ginger ale. Fuck, that stuff's amazing. Ginger ale lemonade is also good. And cranberry ginger ale, obviously. Like every Christmas, you got to have cranberry ginger ale.
When I was working for Canada Dry, I would try almost every kind of soda there was. I mean, that was how I found out I didn't like coconut water.
Yeah.
Oh, that's fair. See, I could tell you I don't like coconut water because I had it straight from a coconut and I didn't like it.
Apparently, coconut water and coconut have a different taste to them. Apparently.
Oh, yeah, makes sense. Yeah, I remember Raku saying that. Yeah, because Raku said that like he likes coconut water straight from a coconut, but like coconut water as it's commercialized tastes very different and is disgusting.
Right.
Like I don't like either one, honestly. But that's just me.
No, I mean I haven't tried coconut straight or water or milk or whatever you want to call it straight from a coconut, so I can't say on the other half. But yeah, my wife, she loves the stuff, especially the pineapple coconut water from Cocoa Water.
Oh, okay. See, I just like pineapple in general, but like
She was pregnant with my son, and we had to get like massive amounts of it because she would just crave it.
hey, honestly, you could have that's not a bad craving to have. It could be way worse.
She had a craving with our daughter for a very specific type of iced tea that was not sold very commonly.
Ooh.
Yeah.
You're like, oh no.
Oh, someone's Drew Dragon's like saying, "Is Wazzy glitching up for anyone else?" Red Dragon answered his response like, "That wasn't the real Wazzy. That was the animation that she's working on."
Sorry, I should explain. What you're listening to is me animating, and so you'll hear me talking in the background, but like I can make it sound backwards, like. So that's what you're hearing. It's not actually me talking. It's past me talking.
Yeah. And Drew Dragon's asking, "What is she animating?" It is a prequel video to a video that very recently came out.
I am animating the time I got my ass kicked in an M&M costume, which is a prequel to the time I got my ass kicked in a Pikachu mascot costume. It's a real true story that happened to me as a child, and it was very traumatic. So that's what I'm animating.
Yeah.
Interesting.
And if you want to see where that video is, I threw the YouTube link into
Here's
chat.
the M&M costume, as you can see. I'll show you guys a spoiler before we end the stream today. But yeah.
Why does that M&M look like he's like suggesting kids to come closer?
Because that is exactly the costume I was wearing. It had that face. I have no idea
Oh
why.
God.
It was like right near the early 2000s, and it was a terrible time.
Like seriously, I never thought I'd ever say that a costume needs to be on a list, but
But
that costume needs to be on a
if
list.
there ever needs to be a costume that's gotta not be in schools, it is 100% the red M&M. The red M&M mascot costume is not child friendly nor appropriate.
Bro, you should see some like old Easter Bunny outfits from like freaking the 70s and crap like that.
Horror. Just
Yeah. Oh
pure.
yeah. No. Like Easter Bunny costumes in general, it's either like 80% of them, even now, aren't necessarily the greatest.
No. Sour Lad asked me mango or strawberry banana nectar juice. Both my wife and I go nuts for the strawberry banana. Oh.
Oh.
See, that's terrible. It's always good to have a different taste than your spouse, because then it's like, I get all of these.
Yeah, no, I
This
don't
flavor
disagree.
is mine.
Yeah. So let us see. Did you get upset that they removed the green M&M's heels?
I did. I don't like, just let the girl wear some heels, okay?
Yeah.
I'm not I'm not like, they made her unfuckable. I'm just like, why does it fucking matter what shoes she wears? The other
Also,
one
why are you
still
trying
has
to?
boots. Who gives a fuck?
Also, why are you trying to fuck chocolate?
Put heels on the red M&M. I don't give a shit. Like,
I mean, you know, when you get chocolate everywhere, you know, it's got to get cleaned up somehow. I mean, what?
you gotta lick that chocolate and just pop it in your mouth. They
Wink,
melt.
wonk.
They melt in your
And
mouth, not in your hand.
Oh gosh.
Also, the green M&M was never gonna fuck you. She's in a relationship with the brown M&M. Um,
It's true.
Mm. Don't heels hurt anyways?
Yeah, if you're not used to them, then yeah.
Uh,
I don't wear heels a
Yeah.
lot because I butcher my ankle all the time because, like, I trip easy. I am a fucking klutz. And my ankle's already fucked up. So yeah, I
and
don't.
plus you got a metal rod.
Yeah. Plus I got the metal pole in my leg. So yeah, I don't wear heels often. But when I do, I'm like, oh god, why did I do this? This sucks.
yeah. Also, Kakashi was saying, someone please clip Matt asking, why are you trying to fuck chocolate? Well, why are you? Why? What are you doing with your life that is something that you're worried about?
Also, thank you for stopping by, Mo. We appreciate it. We hope you enjoyed your
mean,
time with the
Yeah.
crew.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, I just missed that one.
They're just like, well, you're talking about fucking chocolate. I'm out.
Yeah, I'm leaving. I'm going.
I'm outie.
No,
I'm outie 900.
you know
I
what?
mean,
That's fair, and I respect that. But yeah, have a great night.
later. But I mean, you're talking about screwing chocolate, but like, freaking Markiplier did all freaking every single Pokemon for the Smash or Pass list. Like seriously, and I mean, even Matt Pat got into it and tried to create the perfect Pokemon for him to smash on three different occasions.
Which is just like, don't get me wrong, I love my friends, but I'm never gonna like look my friend in the face and I'm like, bro, I'm gonna make you the most fuckable Pokemon based on your specific likes. Cause like obviously they know each other. At minimum they know each other, and like, you know, at best are friends and maybe kissed at a VidCon or some shit. I don't know. But
Talking
like,
about my childhood.
I'm never gonna look somebody in the face and be like, bro, you're my best friend. Would you like to sleep with this Pokemon I created for you?
This little drawing, which you know.
Would you
Never mind.
smash or
I'm gonna
pass?
stop myself before I go into territory we do not want to go into.
You're not gonna go into that. Here, crew, I'm gonna make you the
I
most
did not
smashable
see the Lola Bunny
passable.
resign. Sour Lad asked about this Lola Bunny. I have
Oh.
not seen that. I need to look that up.
Yeah, I'm not worried about looking that up.
I mean, I don't really care, honestly, but like, is it that bad?
I don't know.
I think it's more a matter of like they desexified her, apparently, from what I understand.
Dude, Lola Bunny was the first furry. I'm telling you right now.
No, because I think wasn't the wolf from Star Fox first?
I mean, yeah, there's Star Fox, which came out before, Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers, Tailspin. Like, I hate to say it, but furries have been around for a good while.
All right, Markiplier, hear me out. I've made you the most smashable Pokemon.
God, I hate what you've drawn.
I've made
I
the most
hate it.
smashable Pokemon for you.
Diglett with tits, or Dig Tits.
It's
I
called
guess.
Titlet.
Titlet. Okay, Titlet. That's actually better.
This is my original Pokemon. Do not steal. This is Titlet. do not steal. Do not steal Titlet. And then when it evolves,
It's Tit Trio.
Tit Trio. Here's
Titsy or Duxie.
Oh god. Kakashi Lover just asked, please put that in the Discord. I need to cause problems with it.
100%. I will do that. I will do that. Just let me draw the evolution first.
Naked
Yeah.
Snake thought you were doing Among Us.
Amogus. Oh, thank God it's not Amogus. Fucking. I'm just imagining Kakashi Lover being like, a streamer I watched drew Diglett with fat tits, and now it's everyone else's problem.
Hey, Markiplier. Somebody at Markiplier with this.
Oh, and Raku's asking, Raku and Dorito Dragon are thinking the same thing of, how is the Evolved not a Total Recall reference?
Because, trust me,
Wait,
trust me, trust me, this is where we get fun with Titlet.
Don't clip that, please.
This is, trust me.
Oh, I see what you're doing there.
For those of you who like
Mind
the
you-
junk in the trunk, you know.
Mind you, without putting the face on it, that just looks like a big old chode in the back.
Well, you know, it's the most fuckable Pokemon for everyone.
Oh my god. Oh, Christ. This
I
is...
mean, somebody could just say, Diglett is just the tip.
It's true.
Yeah, it's true.
And here is Tit.
Actually, if I remember correctly, on Wazi's throne... If I remember correctly, on Wazi's throne, there is like a figure of like the Diglett that's in a pod, and then you pull it out of the pod, and it's a muscle man.
Oh yeah, I did see somebody put that in. I don't know which one of you weirdos put that in, but
the throne command is broken. I'm gonna quickly double check that.
oh, whoopsie.
And Rock is saying, "How do I delete someone else's drawing?"
Guess what? You can't. Guess what, buddy?
Let me
Came to the wrong stream.
dashboard. Let me double check
All
the
right.
throne command.
I don't know. I was in there today putting the co-hosts together.
It's on. It just didn't activate for me.
Yeah, it probably hates you. Or you spelled it wrong.
Oh no, now it's working. We're good.
Okay. Titlet. I'll save that.
In Tit Trio.
I'll save that so that I can put it in the Discord for you guys. Anyway, we're pretty much near the end of stream.
Yeah.
Because like I've gone as far as I can in animation without doing annoying mouth matching shit. So I'm gonna work on cleaning up Titlet and Tit Trio here. If you guys want to like pimp yourselves out and talk shit and stuff, and then I'll show a spoiler and then we'll biggity bounce.
Okay.
Cool. All right, go ahead.
It's
Pimp
Screechy
yourselves
first.
What? Oh, you're talking about all the freaking links and shit like
Yeah,
that?
yeah. Tell us what.
Yeah.
You
It's
know,
talk
tell us
talk about
anything
what
you
you do
want
on
to.
your YouTube and all that.
Whatever you want to talk about before the stream ends. If there's anything you didn't get to say.
I mean, I got my YouTube there. The link's right there for you guys. I mean, I only pretty much have a bunch of clips right there. I have two clips that I liked where I was doing all these different heights and I would be jumping out of the car at the last second, and another one where we would get drunk and just fall down the stairs. The compilations of both of those, so go check those out. I do have a TikTok at Screechawk, but it's
Fucking, what is
not
this
really that
bullshit?
cool. It's really not that cool. It's just me responding to a bunch of people being idiots. So, but but everything else I'm keeping private. Private life.
That's fair. That's fair. You gotta have
That's
a private life.
100%
Don't
fair.
fucking dox yourself. It's a good rule.
Yeah. What I will probably talk about while Wazzy's fishing up Titlet, and I can look at something that's not Titlet while doing this. I want to talk about Extra Life and give an update as to where we're at with it right now. As of right now, we've raised $1,292 for the Alberta Children's Hospital. I'm extremely grateful to everyone who's donated so far. This is the best. This is absolutely phenomenal seeing how well we've done so far. If you actually check out the Extra Life panel here on Twitch, you can actually see that we actually have specific goals at each $500 point moving forward, where we're doing our giveaway prize packages for the days, like for showing up on the days of these streams. Each $500 tier that we reach, we actually will be giving away an additional prize pack. So the more that's donated, the more prizes they'll be given away on September 2nd, 3rd, and 4th when we do actually do our Extra Life stream. And in addition to that, our schedule's starting to get pretty filled out. It's looking really good. There's a lot of really fun stuff, which I think you guys will be excited to see.
Sounds fun.
Yeah.
If you guys want to use your money instead of Bingle Bangles for Extra Life, it's a freaking good cause.
It goes to sick children.
To help sick children specifically.
It goes directly into the mouth of a sick child.
I mean, my son was born prematurely. He was born at 26 weeks and spent 64 days in the NICU. So it's definitely something, that I definitely care about and everything like that. So.
And you understand, like the horror.
Oh, yeah.
As a parent, being like, Jesus,
like the stress
no.
and the.
I mean, I wasn't too worried because I knew he was in the best care, that he can really get for the time. But just the worry that you're going to get the call and say, yeah, you need to come in right now, and then get the worst news of your life is definitely something that doesn't get easier each day. So.
But luckily, best doctors were on staff, and everything's okay now, right? Right?
Yeah.
All good? All good? No lasting trauma from that, or?
Oh, are you talking to me? Sorry.
Yes.
I was reading Dorito's comment, but yeah, no, I mean, no, he's good now. He came home on oxygen. We had to carry a tank with him everywhere we went and everything like that, which is fine and dandy at the time. But now he's off of it. He does breathe a little heavier than most kids, but he's coming up to his 1 year. He's crawling. He's standing himself up. He has the biggest smile I have ever seen.
Yeah, and this is just a matter of like that, and that's just really heartwarming to hear, and just to know that he's doing well, now, and honestly, that's what matters, is that he made it through the rough patch with the help of your local NICU and your local hospitals, and everything's going well now.
Yep. A lot of hospitals also have a lot of programs that you can get out there where they cover a lot of the bills themselves because of donations like this one. So it's not like people are going to go in there and get the hospital bill. A lot of times it will flat out cover them for you. We were fortunate enough that we had insurance and we didn't have to rely on that. So we didn't. I mean, they gave us the option to apply for that, but we denied it because our insurance was decent enough that we did not want to take it away from a family who actually was in need. So,
Yeah, and it's just a matter of of course, and the families that are taking advantage of it are, I imagine, very thankful as well. But it's also a matter of, it's good to know that system is there for you just in case.
Mm-hmm. Indeed. So, I mean, even if you don't donate to this one, I mean, there's plenty I mean, you got the Ronald McDonald's house that they offered us a place, my wife a place to stay for a time because we were like the hospital he was at was 2 hours away, and so they offered a place for her to stay while we were over there. There's lots of different organizations. So if you missed your chance this time, I mean, still donate, but like there's plenty of organizations out there that help families and in moments like this, no matter what they're dealing with.
So yeah, just be decent people to each other.
Seriously.
That's
Yeah.
all you
Also,
can do.
we have a hydrate right at the end.
All right, what a wholesome thing to talk about while I'm drawing this monstrosity.
Well, I'm trying to distract people from it.
Anyway,
Yeah.
let me show you guys a little spoiler. Unfortunately, Matt and Screechawk, you will not be able to hear it. But I'm going to show crew a little itty bitty spoiler, and then we will go raid someone, and that'll be our day. And then I'll put Titlet in the Discord. So there's the Alolan version Titlet and Tit Trio for you guys to enjoy. And then here is regular Titlet and Tit Trio. So there you go. All right, let's show you guys a little spoiler. Let's bounce to where's the blending part?
Knock, knock,
That's
fucker.
what I'll show
Surprised you
you.
didn't.
Don't knock me right now when I'm trying to show you guys a little spoiler. Oh God, is this a part? Yes, it is. Okay. Here we go. Here's this part of the spoiler I'm going to show you. Also, thank you. Welcome to the crew, Soxies. You're showing up just in time for a little animation spoiler. Let me get that in the middle of the screen for y'all. Let's do it. Here's a little spoiler of this animation.
Now, here's the problem. I can't stand still, so I just start bouncing my leg. So the entire M&M is shaking like a Polaroid picture, like the hit song Hey Ya by Outkast, which had just recently been invented.
And that's all you're going to get for the spoiler for this for right now. And that's it.
Not gonna lie, that animation of you inside the costume, it just did not look right to my freaking gutter mind.
Yeah,
I was like, what is that?
yeah, it's
And knowing Banani too.
yeah, knowing Banani.
Oh Lord.
Wazzy, no. But yeah, oh God, none of my friends are online. It's either I have too many friends online or I have no friends online. This video should be out shortly. And by shortly, I mean hopefully next week or the week after. I'm going to try my biddly darn best to get it out as soon as I can. Anyway, let's go find somebody to raid. Oh, here's somebody whose birthday is tomorrow. Well, you know what? Let's go get them. We're going to go raid this person. Any final words before you both die?
Anti-disestablishmentarianism.
Yeah. Yes, exactly. Damn it.
Y'all are great, and I'm thankful for all of you for showing up today and every day. And thank you so much for coming and watching the stream. I love you all. And have a good weekend. And we'll see you on Sunday so we could torture Wazzy and Pokemon.
And until next time, don't forget to kick names and take ass. And figgity fuck you all. Let's go raid this person whose birthday is tomorrow. Let's show them some love. So yeah, I appreciate you guys.
So yeah.
Get fucked.
Bye.